Previously.
The Cimoooooooo slaughtering spree has officially come to an end. Let's get ourselves on a winning streak.
On Progression Series Season 2.
Jesus smoked, bro. Oh my god. Jeez, what were you thinking?
What was I thinking? If you played the other deck, you fucking lost. Easily.
There's nothing in Duelist Pack 1 that's good!
In this series, both Nyhmnim and myself will be opening 24 booster packs or one box of a core Yu-Gi-Oh! Booster set. We will build a deck and play a best 2 out of 3, and the winner will receive a small prize to upgrade their deck. However, in each episode, we will open another box of the next set that was released, moving in chronological order, constantly upgrading our decks before dueling each other at the end of each episode. But this time around, we'll be introducing side sets, a new banning system, and plenty of other fun surprises that you'll just have to watch to find out. This is the Yu-Gi-Oh! Progression Series Season 2. If you want 5% off any singles or sealed product, click the affiliate links in the description and use code Cimoooooooo5. And clicking the TCG Player affiliate link before you shop helps support us to provide you with more amazing content.
Folks, welcome back. Feels good to be in the winner's circle. We didn't get to claim anything huge from our winner wheel last time, but this time, hopefully, we can have something better. Little wild card common. Looking to seal this win streak up. If Alex is able to ban a card on my side, it doesn't really look good for me, I know, but it's a milestone. You know, after losing like 10 episodes straight, it is a much welcome ban, I promise you. Another one of the filler episodes today. Really, we're in those GX sets that don't mean too much, but it is all the time to be able to practice and hone in our skills. Let's see what I can nab from the winner's wheel. Something big, please. I really hope it's like a snatch steal or something. Those are going to be huge right now. Okay, you know what? It's not too bad. A wild card ultra rare. What set are we taking from? What did we just film? Really thought it'd be a little bit more, but I guess not. So for our ultra rare, I guess I will take probably the most playable of them all, and that is Raviol, even though it's not very playable. Whatever, it's better than a common. At least it looks shiny in the collection. Let's see what we can open today. Enemy of Justice, ladies and gentlemen. 24 packs. There's some pretty cool things in here. We might be able to mix up our strategy a little bit, or at least throw Alex off of one of his. Let's see what we can grab from 24 packs of EOJ.
So, last episode was a bit of a disaster. I still stand by my meta call because I think there was a pretty high likelihood Gage was going to play the Pac-Man deck that he has been notorious for playing throughout this series, and had that been the case, I would have probably won 100%, but I got my ass kicked because he decided to switch it up. So we're moving on. Enemy of Justice is the next set, and just like GX, this is another sort of skip set. There are actually quite a few cards in here that are actually quite nice, though. Of course, everything comes in Ultimate Rare. I'll go down and start with the rares. Diamond Dude is a pretty nice card, although I'm not sure if like DDT is something that's really on the table. Gage and I don't really have access to like DMOC or anything like that, but still a nice card all around. Majestic Mech Oka is quite an interesting card. It's sort of like a one-turn removal card that also has attack points if you want to look at it that way. It's also a light, which is quite important if we want to keep playing Chaos. Banisher the Radiant, speaking of the anti-Chaos strategies in here as well, this alongside Dimensional Fissure and Macrocosmos. So if we want to make a sort of anti-Chaos deck that's going to banish everything in sight, these are the cards we want. Banishers are rare though, where the other two are common, so that's something we definitely need to look out for. The ultra rares kind of suck. I mean, this is like sort of GX in a nutshell here. The super rares are okay. Cyber Phoenix is quite nice. Maybe not great till later, but since we have Duelist Pack Zane several sets from now, we do have another shot at this, and we could maybe play some sort of like machine aggro deck potentially when that set rolls around. So if we get any copies of this card early on, that wouldn't hurt. I think that really does it though. There's like a few other niche cards. Bountiful Artemis for like Counter Fairy. Doomlord is in here as well. I guess that's like technically a pull off of Mystic Tomato, but there's just better cards we could get. Emergency Call for any sort of like hero-based deck is also a possibility as well. And as aforementioned, Macrocosmos and Dimensional Fissure. Another card, Icarus Attack, for when we get to Black Wings. Very key card that we're hoping to pull. But for now, we're going to be opening Tournament Pack 8 from losing last episode. This is the first crack we've had at this. There's some good stuff in here. There's a chance at Harpy's Feather Duster in the super rare slot, but I'm actually eyeing for Mobius the Frost Monarch as well. This is something both Gage and I missed out on previously. So if we can nab a Mobius, which is rare compared to Harpy's Feather Duster being a super, yeah, of course, Feather Duster's better, but I wouldn't complain about a Mobius either. Pack number 1, let's see what we get. Holy shit, that pack sucks. All right, pack number 2. Can we at least get a rare? The wrong fucking rare. Dude, I already have a Thestalos. I think that gives me 2. I'd have to go check the collection, but third pack. even if it's Zaborg, I'll take Zaborg at this point, please. Ooh, Ultimate Offering. Do we have, I don't think we've had Ultimate Offering yet. I need to go check the collection, but if that's the case, first crack at this, that's interesting. I'll need to take a look at that later. But let's go ahead and crack open 24 packs of Enemy of Justice.
Purple light, all right, something you wouldn't typically see. You would be seeing the orange light all up in those Drytron decks, but Emergency Call is a really nice rotor to have. Oh, a super rare, Wild Wingman. Not going to be looking for any of those. Like I said, most of the stuff's in the common and rare slot that we're going to be trying to dig up here. Life Equalizer, FTK's inbound. There's one of the big commons that I was talking about. Dim Fissure, oh my god, that's huge, dude. A card currently at 1, definitely deserves to be at 1. I really hope this Floodgate never comes back to 3, dude. That and Macrocosmos. Really nice to have a Dim Fizz in the collection. Hoping to get a couple more for these early rounds. Maybe we can build a strategy out of it. Diamond Dude, first edition. That's probably one of the best pulls of the set. Look, man, Alex loves this card, dude, too. Stoked to get Diamond Dude, bro. He's a stud. Very happy with that pickup, actually. Definitely can probably make something like DDT turn around if we can get a couple more of him. But hey, 1, perfect add to the collection.
24 packs of Enemy of Justice coming right up. First pack, we got the Macrocosmos. As long as we get a playset of Macro and DeFi, I'll be happy. But I would like to get copies of Majestic Mech Oka, I think, more than anything. And we'll just have to see what else we pull. Second macro, I did forget about this card. Forced Back is quite an interesting counter trap. There are better ones, but the fact that you can just negate a normal or flip summon and bounce a monster back to hand, it's sort of like another copy of Compulse, although it's more situational. This card's actually not too bad. Well, apparently it's not too bad that we pulled a second one, and a ultra rare Shining Phoenix Enforcer. Not ultimate rare, that card is quite expensive, but probably not playing it, just nice to have in the collection. I think that wraps up the macro playset, and there's Icarus Attack as well, so we at least have one of these bad boys. 2 ultra rares in 6 packs. I do not want the ultra rares in this set whatsoever. I instead, however, will take a Banisher of the Radiance. If we could get a playset of this would be nice to have. This is also a light. That might be our first dimensional Fisher. I'd have to go back and check, but we still have 17 packs, so surely we'll get the other 2. And Diamond Dude in here as well. If we get some copies of Diamond Dude, we could consider a DDT style of deck, although it's going to be a bit difficult with the way our pulls are looking so far. I'll have to take a look, though.
Been keeping tabs, coming in with a 3rd Macrocosmos. We have 2 Dim Fizz now. I'm going to look for some Banishers of the Radiance, but I have yet to see one pop up yet. Oh, that's a big one too. Cyber Phoenix. Simple floating fella right there. Lovely machine. Ultimate first too, man. I've got a set of these personally. I really like this card too, and definitely having some better floaters in the early stages of the game can matter a lot. Another super rare, Victory Viper XX03. I don't think these are playable at all. Yep, just had to make sure that's not playable. Oh, Banisher of the Radiance, that's number 1. We did get 3 of our Dimensional Fissure and 3 of our Macrocosmos. 1 Banisher, I'd like to bump that up to like 2 or 3, but we still got 5 packs left to do it. Let's see what we can grab.
3rd ultra rare, it's another Dreadmaster, but that is a second copy of Diamond Dude, so we at least have 2 of this card. That's pretty good. And a second Banisher of the Radiance, we'll take it. 4 ultra rares in 11 packs. I've almost pulled every single ultra rare in the set. I've pulled a duplicate of one of them already. What is this luck? There's our 3rd Dimensional Fisher, I'm almost certain, and there's our 3rd Diamond Dude. Wow, we actually have a playset of Diamond Dude. I'm gonna have to look to see if DDT's on the table. I don't think we have access to Destiny Draw until we get to Duelist Pack Aster Phoenix, which isn't too far off from now, but there could be a deck that we might want to play with this because there are a lot of broken spells in our format. Well, there's a Majestic Mech, but it's not the Majestic Mech I wanted because this is the super rare Goryu. This one is not very good. This one requires a tribute still and still leaves the field, which is why it is terrible. Majestic Mech Oak is nice because it's a 1 tribute that you can normal summon for free, and even if it dies, it doesn't matter. It's most likely taking something with it. 4 Diamond Dudes. Excellent. 5 Diamond Dudes! How many more Diamond Dudes can I pull in 6 packs? What the fuck is going on?
Forced Back is actually a pretty good rare too. I like that card. Number 2 coming in hot. In the 3. What more could I ask for? What a great opening for Enemy of Justice. 4. It is what it is. Honestly, last pack, anything big? No, but that's huge. I got everything I wanted. 3 Dimensional Fissure, 3 Macrocosmos, 3 Banisher of the Radiance. I think we might play a Banish strat today. Let's see what I can build. I'm stoked. Put it in the collection.
Okay, so there's only a few packs left. I swear to God, if I get another Diamond Dude in these last 3 and I don't get a Majestic Mech Oka, it's not the end of the world, but I'm just going to be infuriated that I got 6 of the same rare. Cyber Phoenix is a nice pull, though. I will take it. Again, not super relevant because in Duelist Pack Zane, I think this is common, so it's almost a guarantee, but having 1 copy of this is super nice. That's probably the best super we could have gotten. Flip up the next one, another super. That one's not playable, however. We're not playing spaceships. Maybe. I don't want to rule that out entirely, actually. We'll have to see. But last pack, please just give us Oka. And it's not Oka. All right, well, Oka's not the end of the world. It's fine. 5 diamond dudes, unreal. We did get D5s, we got macros. I think we got 2 banishers of the Radiance. Overall, like, this is an above average pull, I would say, for this set, which we're not really looking for much anyway, but we'll take what we can get. So let's add to the collection and see what we're going to come up with for today, because we cannot get back into the banning.
I know it doesn't look great. We're revisiting our Monarch strategy, but this time we have a little bit something different to work about, and that is with the new DDs as well as Dimensional Fissure and Macrocosmos. Macro Monarch is a strategy that you would see back in the day. Of course, we're missing a lot of Monarchs. I'm playing a Grand Mark, a Zaborg, and a Thestalos, but we have all of the resource stuff in the world to be able to work with. DD Survivor plus Dim Fizz or Macrocosmos is a steady lock on its own. Having 1800 come back every single turn is quite something to deal with. It also pairs well with our tribute fodder for the Thestalos, Zaborg, or Grand Mark when we need it. We're going to double it up with Jujitsu Master as our go-to set monster and Kaiku as our go-to normal summon. Just big dudes that have an impact when they hit the board. You know, they're pretty strong on their own. Hopefully they can carry some weight. And hopefully Dim Fizz and Macrocosmos will throw Alex off of whatever strategy, or at least cause some trouble for him. I don't think this list is that bad, and there's one card we get to play too, which is broken, and that's Dimensional Fusion. Alex is definitely not going to be playing Dimensional Fusion in his deck, so every card that gets banished, I can hopefully activate this card for a just clean blowout in one turn. I think I'm going to cut down on a bottomless, but this looks pretty good. Again, wish we had more Monarchs like Mobius and stuff to work with, but a Grand Mark, Thestalos, and a Zaborg, that trio seems pretty good to me. Let's see how this bad boy works out. I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, goodies. So a lot of you may have forgotten that a very banned card in Progression Series Season 1 has actually been available to both Gage and I all the way up until this point. And funny enough, I believe it was in one of the reprint sets or in Pharaoh's Servant, I don't recall which, I actually did pull a singular copy of Thousand Eyes Restrict. So I figure this time around, let's go ahead and give Scientist a test drive, even though it will not be nearly as powerful later on once we get to Synchros and Xyz, because we can't convert Magical Scientist into the ability to just straight up kill Gage at any moment, but we can toolbox Magical Scientist to do a lot of really neat things, and so hopefully we get to show that off. I'm playing a sort of like rat box sort of deck. I was thinking of trying to play like a chaos variant of this, but I think Pyramid Turtle and Giant Rat and Mystic Tomato are just far superior to like Shining Angel, because the only good target's Warrior Lady, so I'm just diluting my deck with like inferior recruiter slash like light monsters just to play Chaos Sork, which Chaos Sork is nuts, but it can be a brick. There's just some issues with it. I feel like the deck is a bit more streamlined like this, and we played this deck before in a different variant, and it actually worked out quite well, so I want to go ahead and run it back again in this new stage just to see how it works out. So card by card, double Berserk Gorilla. I just need a big body because Gage has stuff like Breaker, he has stuff like Kaiku, he just has large things that can get over recruiters, and yes, while with Pyramid Turtle I can get Koki or Vampire Lord, and I'm also maining Jinzo now, I just want to have something I can normal summon that can just hit over everything regardless without needing to go into any of my tributes. DD Warrior Lady and Exile Force are searchable off our Rhoda. Triple Giant Rat, this can get Injection Fairy Lily, this can get Pyramid Turtle. I mean, just like so many options that we can go here, especially Exiled Force, which then Pyramid Turtle can float into Koki, can go into Vampire Lord, can go into Spirit Reaper. There's so many options here, which is why I love this. We are maining Jinzo finally. I want to just give this a shot. I've been sideboarding it for an eternity now, and so I figure it's just a way to close out a game immediately, so why not? We have the Scientist pair with 2 copies of Tomato. Sangan can also get us to this as well, and we're also test driving Last Will. Last Will is a pretty sick card because we have a lot of cool targets for this. We can get something like Fairy Lily, which is not Cyberstein per se, but it sort of works like that. We can get Scientist if we need a toolbox into him. We can get Reaper if we want to hit cards out of Gage's hand. I think there's a lot of potential with this card, even though we can't play Monarch exactly. We do have 3 tribute monsters in the form of Jinzo, Vampire Lord, Koki. We can trigger it off Exile Force. Hell, we can get Exile Force off of Last Will. So I just like a lot of the way this deck sort of just like meshes together and all the different overlap. Newdoria is also a monster I forgot I'm playing in here. This is just a nice tomato target if we need to. I guess this could be like the 3rd tomato just to float into these, but I like having the removal as an option. The double Pyramid Turtle, 1 Koki Sangan, double Reaper, because Reaper, I mean, we're basically still in Reaper format, so no reason not to play this. And then Vampire Lord as well. The spells, Book of Life is Premature Burial, Ascension, or I guess Monster Reborn is more accurate. Force something like Koki, Vampire Lord, or Reaper. Book of Moon Confiscation, Creature Swap. The other reason I like this as well is because I'm playing a million recruiters, and I'm also playing just a bunch of little dudes that, like, if we creature swap them away, it's really funny. I also don't think Gage has been playing an extra deck, so if I creature swap a Magical Scientist, can't do anything with it, so that'd be hilarious. Darkhold, Giant True Nade, Last Will. Avarice in the main deck. I think this is a perfect fit for Avarice because we're playing so many recruiters, so if we go through a bunch of them, and then Avarice, we can put them all back in, and we can just get more cards, which is amazing. Pot of Greed, Premature, Rhoda, and Double Smashing. We've had this issue issue trying to out Spirit Reaper, and so I want to make sure I have some just one-for-one removal to take out this card, because it's just been very annoying to deal with. Then for the traps, Double Dust, Imperial Order Ring, and Triple Sakuretsu. This may be the first time the extra deck is somewhat relevant just because we are playing Scientist now. Sadly, I think Gage's Magical Scientist is better than mine. I think he pulled Ryu Senshi and Dark Balter the Terrible when I went on that huge win streak not too long ago, and so that sucks, but unfortunately, we can't really do much about it. We do have Thousand Eyes, though, and the nice thing about this is that if Gage tries to set stuff, if we summon Scientists, Thousand Eyes can take it. It'll go back to the extra in the end phase, but that sends the monster to the graveyard. If Gage can't out Scientist, we can just do that every single turn for 1,000 life points, so that's pretty crazy. But otherwise, we can go into like Steam Gyroid just to like clear the field, basically, because while we can't attack directly, we can attack his monsters. So let's say we're facing down like 2 to 3 monsters on Gage's field, normal summon Scientist, pay 3k, summon 3 Steam Gyroids, and that's basically all we can do. Aside from that, there really isn't much else. Fiend Skull Dragon might be the only other relevant one because it can negate the effect of flip effect monsters, and any trap effects that target it just basically don't work. So that means that it would still be able to hit through like a Saku or something. But aside from that, everything else in here is just like a meta target, in all honesty. We'll see if anything even comes up. But the side deck, 2 Gigantes, this is nice because if Gage is playing like a huge back row removal deck, we can just side this in and it's Heavy Storm on a body, which is sick. Our deck is, we have a lot of Earth, so this isn't too hard to summon. Same thing for Mystic Swords in level 2. If he's playing a more defensive style Pac-Man-ish deck, we can bring these in. Double My Body. My Body's been useful, but I don't feel like I need to main it in this deck because Recruiters are sort of just floaty by themselves. But My Body if we want to stick the big dudes. Double Bottomless in case Gage is on bigger monsters and is playing a more aggressive deck, or maybe I bring these in when I know I might be going first. And then Triple Compulse, Triple Raigeki Break for back row removal, as well as 7 tools of the Bandit. So I think it's gonna be a fun episode. I don't know what Gage is playing. He could play his Chaos deck again. He could go back to like some stall Pac-Man sort of deck, or come up with something completely different. In any case, I feel like this deck is ready to tackle anything he throws at us. So let's not make you guys wait any longer. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to duel. Gage, I will tell you right now, I am not going back to the banning. That's your spot. You were there. You got it all nice and warm for like 10 episodes in a row. I'm not going back. I clawed my way out, and Enemy of Justice is hopefully going to keep me out of there. How are you feeling about it?
I was just saying, bro, I don't want you to go back to the banning either, but you know what? If there's any time for you to go back, I'd want it to be now, because of how many games I've lost, bro. You can have any card from the collection. It doesn't matter, bro. A win is good enough for me.
Yeah. Enemy of Justice, I was telling you a bit off camera, like, relatively speaking, as far as GX sets go, this set's actually okay, right?
Yeah.
There's like 6 playable cards instead of like the usual 2, so that's an improvement.
Yeah, there's
right?
actually a pretty good catalog. There's cards like Diamond Dude. I know you're a big fan of Diamond Dude. Cyber Phoenix, of course, Dimensional Fissure, Macro Cosmos, Banisher. These cards are all pretty good, and they've definitely, I think, stood the test of time, dude. Macro and Dim Fizz. Do you think we'll ever see those cards at 3 again?
It's funny, because like in the OCG, I think they're either both or Macro.
Macro, I think they're both at 3, bro. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, and they don't do anything. They don't do anything. So I think it's a relic of the past, but
I don't know, bro.
Maybe next ban list.
The other day, I had a Fluanderies player just raw activate Dimensional Fissure against me, and I'm like, I'm losing this game. I was like, he really did draw that 1-of. It's kind of crazy.
Sometimes they just draw the 1-of. Sometimes they just draw the 1-of. Like in Progression Series, speaking of which, let's shout the patron. It is, does Cimo know he has Thousand Eyes Restrict?
That's what I'm saying.
I do.
That is what I'm saying. That card's insane. Yet to see it yet, though.
Yet to see it. Anything is possible, of course. Good luck, buddy. Ooh, I guess I have to roll the die again.
Let's go. Let's go.
Guess I should have played Thousand Eyes. All right, buddy. What are you doing?
All right, buddy. Lots on the line for you today. I hope you come out with a win. Otherwise, you'll be seeing the banning yet again. And I'm going to go first, hopefully spelling that doom out for you, my friend.
Okay. Best of luck, sir. I'm going to take a peek here. All right. This doesn't look too bad.
This
Let's see
looks
what you got.
pretty good to me. Any hand with the greed is a good one for me.
Oh, my God. It's so funny. Like, we have the Judgment and, like, Hall of Faming. We never Hall of Famed Pot of Greed in Season 1. And it's like, should we have done that? I don't know. I think it's fun, but at the same time, it never feels good.
It never does. I will activate Reinforcement of the Army to pick up a warrior from my deck here.
All right, you do that.
All right. For the warrior of choice, I'll pick up the lovely DD warrior lady from the deck.
She's lovely.
She's great. I'll opt to just set a card, and I will pass turn to you, Alex. Go ahead, bud.
All right, we'll draw main one. Well, that could be a warrior lady. It could also be a myriad of other things.
It could be literally anything.
All right, I'll bite. Exiled Force. Let's go.
Yep. Yep, it
Clean
is
'em up.
the warrior lady.
It is the warrior lady. I don't know why I went to main 2. I'm just setting a card in pass.
That's fine. Don't worry, man.
That was actually illegal. I didn't go into my battle phase. Anyway, go ahead.
I will go standby phase, main phase. Let's see here. I will just opt to set a card, and I will set something else. Go ahead, buddy. Your turn.
All right, bit of a weird game we got going on. I'll go to main 1. Interesting you opted to set Warrior Lady, like, first thing. I'm not sure if that card you just set you just drew. I guess that could be a possibility. All right, I'm feeling feisty. Ook, ook, ok, ok. He's back.
He's big. Yep, he's good.
We'll see.
It is DD's Scout Plane.
Scout plane. My man's on the macro shenanigans this time around. Okay, all right. Second main. I got nothing else. That scout plane's looking pretty bad with no DeFi or macro.
Yeah,
so
it's not looking great in the graveyard, I will say. I will go standby main here.
Sure.
All right. Tell you what, man, I'm not that scared yet. I will just, I'll pass turn. Go ahead, bud.
Okay. Seems fine. We'll go to main 1. We'll see how scared you are when I normal summon Spirit Reaper.
I'm a little terrified of the Reaper. I'm not going to lie. Okay.
Is he going to connect?
Yeah, I do fear the Reaper.
Ooh,
Hit one, bro. Let me see
okay,
what you
come
got.
on. Let's get it. Let's get that Chaos Stork out of his hand. Hit it.
Nope, it is Thestalos, the Firestorm.
Oh, Thestalos.
Monarch.
Okay. I mean, that's a good one, too. We'll hit you for 2.
Any card out of my hand is pretty good for you. I'll take 2.
And that's all from me. Go ahead, buddy.
All right, I'll drop. I will...
Keep peeking in that graveyard. I know you got it.
I'm taking a peek. I'm seeing what I got. You know, it could be anything. All right, I'm going to activate Premature Burial. Pay the 8. I'm going to target Thestalos here.
I guess that's the only downside of reapering it out of your hand. Yeah, that's fine.
All right, Thestalos back on the field. I'll go battle phase, and I'll poke over your Berserk Gorilla.
I don't really feel like it. I'm going to book him.
Okay, yeah. I am going to actually think here for a sec. Hold on.
Okay. Go ahead and put this back here for our lovely audience. Like an IO or something?
It is. I will chain it. I want to keep this
Interesting.
battle going through here.
That's strange. Okay, sure. So I'm going to take 4 from this.
Yep.
I feel like you're like really desperate to stick something here. That you just don't want Reaper to kill me or hit your hand again.
Maybe I got a game plan, bro. I'm going to set one more additional card, and I'll also throw down a normal summon here, too. I'll normal summon DD Survivor.
Sure.
All right, not wish I had Dim Fizz or Macro, but hey, he's 18, bro. He's big. Go ahead, dude. Your turn.
There's no way this is telegraphing anything either. Never. Okay, anything standby?
No, you're good.
Okay, main 1. Okay. Well, IO being up is quite a nuisance. I think I'm going to turn my Reaper sideways. I'll set 1, and we'll throw it to you.
Okay, I'll draw. Standby phase, main phase.
Sure.
Oh, well, do I pay for the IO?
That's true. That's true.
I am going to pay for the IO. Card seems like it's giving you a little bit of trouble there. I'll go main 1. All right, well, if I haven't gotten to it yet, I don't think I'm going to get to it now. I'm going to tribute over my DD Survivor for Grandmarg the Rock Monarch.
Oh my
yeah, he's
god.
tough,
Okay.
bro. Popping a set card on the field.
Yep,
I will
any
pop
set
that.
card. That is Warrior Lady.
Nice.
You got it.
Oh, the value. All right, I'm going to follow it up combo with a Ring of Destruction. We'll both take
All right, we'll both take 3.
I'll get rid
Sure.
of the Spirit Reaper, no problem. And then we'll sink in 48 points of damage directly.
48 big ones.
Yep. All right, your move, bud.
I'll draw. That's not good. Yeah, I was really hoping you would have like Zaborg and like pop Reaper and then attack Warrior Lady. This was like the worst outcome.
Grandmarg was the perfect card. Go figure.
I think IO was the perfect card. Let's go to
Hey,
game
it's
2.
good enough, bro. I'll take it.
That's like embarrassing that I didn't even lose to like the main bulk of your deck. I lost to IO of all things.
You did,
like,
bro.
You didn't see DeFi, you didn't see macro. Like it just all the cards you had didn't do anything. And then I fucking love.
I feel like that's been a
IO.
trend for the last few episodes. Yeah. Did you miss that
Yeah.
card?
No, not at all. Honestly, I got to be really honest with you. I don't. I'm gonna go first. I don't know if I like this, but I feel like with what you're up to, I may not have a choice. And thank God I did that because I get Pot of Greed. So that's my
it's
turn.
only fair, bro. I got it last time. You're good.
Only fair indeed. Main 1, I will lead exactly like how you did. I
Yep.
got Rhoda.
No problem.
Grab Warrior Lady. And then similarly to you, I think I am going to set 1, 2, 3. And I'll throw it back to you.
All right, no problem, bro. I will go draw, standby main.
All good.
All right, powerful play coming up here, bro. I'm going to activate Dimensional Fissure.
There it is. Yep.
Any monster sent to the graveyard is now banished, and I'll follow it up as well with a Soul Exchange.
Ooh, that would be powerful if I didn't have my own Imperial
No!
Order.
I'm going to lose this duel to that card, too! Oh, no. Okay. All right. Oh, I can't conduct my battle phase either. Oh, outplayed. That's crazy. Okay.
Was it really outplayed? I don't know. I feel like this card's just that fucking good.
It really is just kind of on its own level. Well, Alex, bro, that does it. That's my turn. Go ahead.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, I'll take it.
Would you want to pay for IO?
Oh, 100% I'm paying for
I know
IO.
you would.
Yeah, yeah. I'll flip Warrior Lady.
Yep.
I'll run out Injection Fairy Lily.
Uh-oh. Okay, yep.
Let's get the pressure. So 15 and 34.
You're gonna pay for it? All right.
Oh, 100% I'll pay for it.
Jesus,
yeah.
bro.
We'll knock you down to
34.
31. That's fine. Go ahead.
All right, I'll draw. I will go stand by main. All right, I will set 1, set 2, and I will set a 3rd. Go ahead, your turn.
Okay. Well, I mean,
pay
you
for
got
IO?
something. Probably. I need to think about it, actually. I'll pay for IO. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, sure.
Main one.
Yep.
What do you possibly have? If you're playing macro and friends, it could be a scout plane. You show DD Survivor, so it could be that. I'm trying to think, like, am I afraid of anything? Fuck it. Sack for Jinzo.
Wow. Yeah, that's fine.
Hit.
Sure. It is Mystic Swordsman level 2.
Okay. Try to go for a game.
On declaration, I'll activate Scapegoat.
Ooh, he's got goat. Okay,
Nice
that does work because my Jinzo is negating my order. Yes.
Yes, nice Imperial Order, bozo. All right, so I will put out the 4 goats, and my swordsman is actually banished.
Okay.
Cool.
And I will take out one of them. I won't pump. Shocker.
Okay, weird.
Yeah. Second main. It was a tough choice to like tribute for the Jinzo or like go in with Warrior Lady. I don't know. I guess I was afraid that there was some other way that you could deal with it. I wasn't thinking Scapegoat though, of all things. So that did actually work in your favor. I'll just throw down another back row. Over to you.
Okay, I'll draw. I will go standby main. I will just set 1, and I'll pass it over to you, bud. Go ahead.
Okay. Main one.
IO.
So this is annoying now that I did this because even though IO is being negated, I still have to pay for the maintenance cost, but it's not doing anything. So there's not really much of a reason for me to keep it around since, you know, clearly like you just had Scapegoat out. Yes, thank you. That should also be banished. I see no reason to keep this up, so I'll just get rid of it.
Okay, cool.
Kind of annoying. I guess we need to clear out the goats, right? So let's normal giant rat.
Sure.
Not really that great with DeFi up.
I'll let them
let's
all
just
go.
try to clear
I
out
gotta
the
let
goats.
them all go.
Okay, I appreciate that. Second main, I will just throw it over to you.
Okay, I will draw. I will go standby main. Bro, Fairy Lily's kind of nuts.
It's not bad, right?
Oh, I don't have the easy out for it.
Sounds like you have an out.
It's just not an easy one. All right, well, I mean, I got to. This is like the only play I really have in my book right now. It's crazy how you've cleared everything else out. I'm going to activate Dimension Fusion, paying 2,000.
Whoa!
And I'm gonna
yeah, okay.
All right, cool. I'll summon back the Swordsman level 2 as well as...
I will get Warrior Lady.
Yes, your Warrior Lady comes back. I will tribute off the Swordsman for Thestalos. This gets banished.
Gonna rip one?
I am gonna rip one. Let me rip this one out of your hand here.
It is Koki, so I'm gonna take 600.
Damn!
That puts me at exactly the life total that I can't Fairy Lily you twice, funny enough.
I will go, I don't know why I'm playing this one out, bro. You got it. All right.
Woo! Okay, I was like, what are you up to over there?
Yeah, nothing
But
too
I'll take
special
it.
that time. Just didn't have the cards to beat you that time, Alex. Injection Fairy Lily. That was a little bit too much, man.
I don't know. I thought IO was too much. You know, you won IO with IO game 1. I won with IO game 2, so it's only fair, right?
It's
now,
only
now we're
fair.
going to play some good, clean, fair Yu-Gi-Oh! For game 3.
Well, that's what you're saying, bro. The last 2 games have gone Pot of Greed IO, and I have a feeling I'm going to do that again when I go first another time here.
Maybe that's the advantage of going first. You know, we always say there's a possible advantage going second in progression because you get the extra card. But if you get to Pot of Greed into IO, that's also
It's pretty
nice.
strong, yeah. All right, I'm going to start by going Rhoda.
Okay, thank God. All right, that's
right.
fine.
The army is reinforced after I pick up DD Warrior Lady.
She's back once again.
Grabbing her from the deck. I will set 1, and I will set 2, and I'll just pass it over to you, bud.
Okay, anything standby.
Nope, you're good.
All right, main 1. Well, there's probably like a 99% chance that CD Warrior Lady. Could not be, in all honesty, but I'm going to say that it is. Ook, ook, ak, ak. Let's run him out.
Yes, he's fine.
Let's try.
It is actually Legendary Jiu-Jitsu Master.
Oh, he's going back
So,
to the
yeah,
top.
I'm gonna put him
Honestly,
back.
not too bad. I'm okay with that outcome. I got a back row as well. I'll throw it to you.
Okay, during the end phase, I will activate Dust Tornado on your face down.
Was my Raigeki break.
Okay, I'll opt to set a card with Dust.
Sure.
Okay, and I'll draw for turn. Stand by main. All right, I'm going to throw down the Sangan. The damn man Sangan's going to get in there for 1,000 life points.
Referencing that good old Token Black song.
You know. I will just go to end phase, bud. Your turn.
Okay, I'll draw. So you set one off that tornado. I could have drawn a card that was quite literally anything. This is kind of funny because you have Sangan up. You want it to go to grave in order to trigger its effect. But if you have macro and DeFi, you cannot do that. I'm going to think. So you're on Monarchs. So Thestalos rips one out of my hand. Grandmar can just pop whatever I set. Zaborg will also pop whatever I set if I set something. I'm going to run out the Pyramid Turtle.
Yeah, turtle's cool.
Let's hit over Sangan.
Cool. I'll take 200 and I'll get my Sangan search.
Sure.
All right, off of Sangan, I'll just pick up Witch of the Black Forest.
Getting a nice little rotation in.
Okay, cool.
There she is. Second main, I'll just throw it to you.
All right, I'll draw. I will go standby phase, main phase.
Yes, sir.
I will literally anything. Your move, bud.
Sure. I'll draw. Let's go main one. So, funny enough, Witch's stat line aligns perfectly against Pyramid Turtle, if that's what is in fact set. I will try to clear it, I guess. I'll run out Mystic Tomato.
Yep.
Tomato in.
No problem. It is Witch, and I will get my Witch search. Right off the lovely Witch, I will actually pick up a Spirit Reaper from the deck.
Sure. Hit for 12.
I'll take 12.
Second main, I got a back row. Go ahead.
I got a response to the back row. I'll space it.
Sure.
Nice. Just clearing everything out the way. I feel good about it. I'll draw. Standby phase, main. I will activate.
I have a Dark Hole Reaper in my phone.
Yeah,
Yep.
you do, bro. Nice read. And then I'll
Knew
go
it.
Spirit Reaper. 300 pokes.
Not much I could have done about that. I'll take it. Which one you hitting?
Nice. Make it be the Berserk Gorilla right in the middle there.
It's Sangan, isn't it?
That's even better. I'll take that. I'll just go main 2. I will set a card. Your move, bud.
Okay, I will draw. I will try to get some damage in. Berserk Gorilla.
Yep.
17.
Yep, no problem.
Second main, I have a back row. Go ahead.
All right. I will draw for turn. I will go standby phase, main phase.
Sure.
I'll Trunade back your face down.
Yep.
I will summon Warrior Lady.
Sure.
I'll Warrior Lady in for 500.
Take 5, banish.
Yep, and I will banish it. And then I'll 300.
Which one you hitting?
This one.
Is Reaper.
Nice. All right, your move, bud. Go ahead.
We'll draw. When one gorilla falls,
another one comes out.
stands.
No problem. I'll
17.
take another 17, sure.
And I'll set the back row. Go
All
ahead.
right, I'll draw. Standby main.
You cannot escape the ape.
I can't. Kind of got punished by that. That's a little icky. I'll tribute the Spirit Reaper for Thestalos.
Okay, I'm
And
down.
then I'll Thestalos over your Berserk Gorilla.
I'll book him.
All right, he's down. Your move.
We got to stay up somehow. We'll hit.
Yep.
I have to attack. Second main. Go ahead.
Okay, I'll draw. Oh my, out of the clutches. The only man still smiling.
Oh my god.
Yes,
Fuck
sir.
me.
That's a
Yep.
strong pair, too. I'll activate Dimensional Fissure.
Oh god. Yeah.
I'll set one. I'll give another to the mix. Your move, bud.
Okay, we'll draw. We'll try. I imagine this is going to be something that's resurrecting itself.
Yes, it's the
Who would have thought?
Survivor!
Who would have thought?
Yes, he's
All right.
back.
Second main, I've got a back row. Go ahead.
Okay, during the end phase, he was banished face up this turn, so he comes back, the Survivor.
Yes.
Awesome.
And I believe he gets flipped up when he's set, so he technically is face up. If not, whatever. You would have taken 2. If
Yeah.
that 200 life points matters, we'll see.
Yeah,
see.
well, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. I ain't... Damn. I'll normal summon Breaker, the Magical Warrior,
Sure.
and I'll get Breaking. Let me see what that face down is.
Say my body.
Okay, cool. Unfortunately, I don't have a way to beat Berserk Gorilla quite yet.
He's too
he
big!
is. He is. Yes, go ahead. Your turn.
Okay, I'll draw. That's kind of cool. I don't think it's good enough, sadly. Battle.
Yep.
I'll just hit Breaker.
Yep, so I'll take 4.
Okay. Breaker's down. Survivor would have been surviving anyway, so that doesn't really change much. Second main, I will just throw it to you.
All right, I'll draw. Stand by main. I'll set one, and I'll just pass it over to you, bud. Go ahead.
Okay, we'll draw. Trunade.
Yep, Trunade's fine.
Okay. Thank god.
Yeah, okay.
I was like, this is gonna ban IO, so I need this to go through. All right, buddy, let's take a good look at that hand of yours over there. Now that we created all those cards back.
Yeah, you can take a peek. Go ahead.
Okay, Jesus, this isn't that good. Okay, so it's double DeFi, My Body, and Kaiku. Okay. So I think like I would have been inclined to take DeFi if you only had one of it, but it's not even really affecting me all that much anyway. Kaiku can't beat Gorilla. I actually think I'm going to confiscate My Body.
Okay, that's fine.
So that'll go. Battle, we'll just kill I was going to say kill Gorilla. We're not killing Gorilla. He's getting in there. I will kill your Survivor. He's no longer surviving. I'll set one and pass.
Yes, I will draw, stay on my main. I will set 1, 2. We'll put back up the Dim Fizz. Your move.
Back up the Dim Fizz. All right. We'll go to main 1. What is Kaiku's defense? It's like 700?
Yes.
How do I know that? I'm going to run out Pyramid Turtle.
Okay.
Do I think it's Kaiku? It's Kaiku, I can get in a huge hit here. Let's roll the dice. If it's Scout Plane, I clear that too. We'll go... Whoops. We're going to go Battle Phase, and we're going to send Pyramid Turtle in here.
Yes, it was the Kaiku, and I will be taking 2,000 direct points. That's a lot.
Berserkerilla, he's just fucking you up. That's all I got. Go ahead.
Okay, I'll draw. I will go standby phase and main phase. That's rough. That's really rough. I thought I had you here. I think I played some things a little bit incorrectly, letting the Spirit Reaper. I missed the value off that Thessalos.
Did you say you missed the value off the Spirit Reaper? You Reapered me for 2 cards,
well, yeah,
buddy.
but like I could have just Thessalos and pitched the card out of your hand, but I got greedy trying to keep the Spirit Reaper around. I don't know. I think I screwed that up. Whatever, you got it.
Oh my god. I mean, that's a relief for you too, because I'm not going to the banning. But
yeah.
Honestly, I'll take the win because the wheel's just
the wheel is pretty nice.
Was just the bait DeFi?
It's a macro.
Oh, it's a macro. Oh, okay. Yeah, I had Dust, and I'm like, I feel like that's just the bluff DeFi just to get something out of me. So
that's crazy, man. Did you top deck the other Gorilla to replace it?
As soon as you killed it, I drew the other one.
It happens. Honestly, I still think I could have played that better. Oh, Darkhold.
That's why I got rid of My Body. I figured if you were to clear Gorilla when you had like Breaker, Survivor, I had True Nade as well, so I was going to True Nade then Darkhold to make sure Survivor didn't come back. But I think you actually were able to show off like sort of the double-edged sword of DeFi macro, right? Incredibly powerful cards going up against a graveyard-based strategy. I will be honest, I did not think you were going to go this route, so I played like a bunch of graveyard-reliant shit, like the Recruiters and a bunch of stuff that triggers in the graveyard, as you can tell. And I was like, he's not going to play the macro stuff. And you ended up doing it. I thought you were going to stick to your other 2 decks that you had before. I didn't know what your like DD Survivor like Scout Plane package looked like, to be fair. So that's probably something I never was going to be able to point out. But I think, again, going back to this, it's great to shut off all the graveyard stuff, but these cards also just don't do anything if you don't really have a lot going for you at the same time. Yeah,
I got the special summon off Survivor the one time, which is pretty huge. And the thing is, you're supposed to be seeing that consistently with Monarchs. Like,
yes,
I have 3 Monarchs, Alex. I don't have any. The deck is called Macro Monarch, but there's Brick No Monarch in it. So it's very hard to be able to follow up those plays. That's why you play like Jujitsu Master and stuff like that.
Yeah,
like just generically good cards to have like for tribute fodder. But like as you saw, I just didn't have enough to be able to consistently keep giving you pressure. Ideally, it'd be stuff like Mobius or like Zaborg every turn or something like that,
right?
Or Ryza especially, which Ryza's in the next set actually we get. So
Ryza's a few sets down.
Is it Force of the Breaker? That's not what's next, right? What's next?
No, next is Power of the Duelist. We're still a ways from Force.
Okay. But yeah,
you saw that. How many survivors do you have?
How many drivers?
How many survivors?
Oh, survivors. I have 2 survivors.
2. Okay, I only have 1, so this was a lot less likely. I think I may have 2 Scout Planes too, which like isn't terrible. But I mean, I get it, because just if I would have gone with like Chaos or something that was very reliant on the graveyard, then yeah, like I mean, my deck was very reliant on the graveyard. Don't get me wrong, but even more so, just blanking cards like Chaos Orc and the like. I sided out so many cards for you. I sided. I was on Book of Life. I was on Premature Burial. I sided out anything that had to do with the graveyard that like wasn't a monster. Because it's just, if you have either of these up and I don't have a Dust or a Raigeki Break to clear it, they're just dead cards. And I was just afraid that that's how this game was going to go. You were just going to stick like Monarch and then just clear all of my Recruiters, and it was just going to knock me out.
Yeah. Close game, though, you know? Like I said, I feel like there was maybe just
close.
some small things that I could have fixed up and maybe took it. Spirit Reaper seemed like a house against you here. It seemed really difficult for you to get around.
And the fact your Reaper hits were good, too, because although the Book of Mood did save me against your Thestalos, you hit Reaper and you hit Sangan. Sangan could have gotten me another card, potentially. Reaper could have walled up, because I don't really feel like you had anything that could have dealt with Reaper on the current board. So I could have just walled behind Reaper for a few turns to buy time. So your Reaper hits were actually exceptional. What was your wheel, buddy? Let's hear it.
I thought it was good, bro. I got myself a wild card ultra, but let me tell you, it's not exciting when I tell you the only ultras I had were Raviel, Uria, or Heyman, or Cyber Laser Dragon, bro. So I took a Raviel. Pretty cool. But no, it was not good. I thought the Ultra would be a lot better, but there was nothing I could really get from it. Missed both of my wheels, man. Please don't spin anything good on yours next week.
Well, in all fairness, I'm spinning a wheel for Enemy of Justice. So, like, how good could it possibly be, right?
Starlight. That's how good it could get, bro.
So guys, that's going to wrap it up for another video. I really hope you all enjoyed. Let's go ahead and shout out the patrons for all of their continued support. So shoutouts to Shadow1317, Moto, Cameron Smith, Tim00x3, MBT Play Madolce, Ika Iron Fang, Chaotic Meatball, Part 2, Pony Stark, Dan the Man Hoban, Synchro Guy, I Ship MBT and Simo, Draconic Rockslide, Jordan Coons, Iron Bladesman, Jesse Wood, Chris Hood, David Liu, Phoenix the Immortal, Sky Rose, Dylan Hunter, Cody Bretch, John Two-Base, Extremely Vulgar Man, Brody Eastwood, Serious Business, Carlos DT, Flannel Daddy, Hornet, TC Gaming, Thanks for the Sleeves Dad, MBT Caught Injecting His Fairy Lily, Matthew Brady, Max the Warrock Investments Janitor, Valen Jackson, Twinkle Muncher, Eater of Crayons, Aren't You Glad I Didn't Say Alpha Tribute Benton, Luabon Yodabon, Helios 515, The Anti-Big Brain, Ben K, OTK Play, Simping for Simo, Mike Ty, Stolfin Amethyst, Tyler H, Nicholas Carpenter, Simo's Harem of Sexy Yugi Tubers, LGMBTQ, Nim Noodle, Malabranch of the Burning Tunnel, Stella and Zoe Vermillion, Wonder Waffle, James Keen, Skull Servant and the Wandering Doomed or Boyfriends, MBT Cancel by All Community Soon, Cancel by All Committee Soon, Cancel by All Players Soon, Not Reading Cards Makes the Game Interesting and You Know It, The Undertaker versus CMO and MBT. Wait, play the concert video one more time. Hunter Reed, TTV Shrugs IX, Cayman CJ, ITF, Dark Echo, and Corvain. Thank you so much for watching the video, and we will see you next time.